I'm building a horror game, but it's actually much more complicated than that, and so I wanted to make this video as a kind of overview of what my plan is and what I'm trying to achieve, without giving away too much, of course. So lock in for a few minutes while I explain some stuff. Fundamentally, there are 3 core issues I am systematically solving for. I'm trying to create a game that is scary by yourself and with your friends, has really strong progression-based core gameplay loops, and has a great story with memorable characters that you actually care about and are interested in. And so the idea is you have a laboratory, your main base. It's a separate map that is your hub of progression. You'll then venture out into other worlds under a strict time limit, progress the story by completing quests, you'll collect items, meet and trade with characters, and of course try to extract the live with whatever you brought in and hopefully more. Looking at the current state of horror games, I see a lot of games that have some of these elements but never really all 3 packaged together in one cohesive thing, if they're even executed well at all. Like, I want the terror of something like the original Five Nights at Freddy's with a replayable gameplay loop similar to survival games. Think like Subnautica, The Forest, or Minecraft, but also with a strong narrative direction like Portal and Half-Life. And the hard part is these things tend to fight against each other. Like, being with your friends makes things less scary but makes progression and narrative more fun. Unlike most survival games, I don't plan to add combat or weapons. I think being able to fight back just makes everything way less scary, and in my case, it may just be a cheap out for not finding fun and interesting gameplay elements that would otherwise keep you engaged. Death should be pretty instant and be reasonably punishing, but there won't be any spectating. You should really always be playing the game. I have some cool ideas about how this will work, but I'll explain all that in a later video. Finally, I want to instill you guys with some confidence. Any normal person would look at this project and go, that is impossible for a single person to do, but I have already successfully built and networked almost every required core system in the game and more. The inventory works. Traveling between worlds works. Building and crafting works. I'm now in the phase of bringing the game to life, crafting every 3D model, every shader, and every texture required. I've used just about every single engineering and creative application you can think of for hundreds if not thousands of hours at this point, and I intend to raise those numbers. On the topic of numbers, I play games too. So rest assured this project is in good hands. I will do whatever it takes to fulfill the vision. I hope this was helpful and clarified some stuff for you guys, and follow me as I share more of my progress.